If you're looking for a single automation that's gonna handle your entire Google Calendar, so let someone, for example, schedule a meeting with you, check availability, or even update an event, you're in the right place. In this video, in under 10 minutes, I'm gonna show you step by step how you can build your very own appointment setter. Additionally, I share the template 100% for free, you can copy and paste it and use it right away. Before I show you how to get this template totally for free, and also we built the system from scratch, let me guide you through how it works. So we'll run a quick demo. So the first thing, I'm using a Superchat as my inbox holder. So basically this is the platform that allows me to connect WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook Messenger and so on, and then I see all of the messages from people that are just writing to me, okay? So it's really convenient and really nice for this specific case. So here, basically it's connected to my Telegram, so I can execute the workflow and then just send a message right here. So I want to schedule a meeting for today for 5 p.m. for 1 hour. The purpose is a consultation about the course. Let's send it and then let's see what happens. So it should be triggered right now. An AI agent is using OpenAI model to decide what to do. It's gonna right now book an appointment and just return for me a message that, hey, let me show you. The appointment for your consultation about the course has been successfully booked for today at 5 p.m. for 1 hour. And when I go ahead to my Google Calendar, I can see the event is scheduled for 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. for 1 hour exactly. And we've got a description the user wants to talk about the course. Of course, basically we can actually ask and just hard code our AI agent to ask the user for some details such as email address, maybe the name, some other information. So it's totally up to you. To get this entire template with all of the instructions for our AI agent, basically go ahead to the link in the description of this video about our school community, which is AI enthusiasts. In the classroom, click on Christian's YouTube resources. And here you've got Appointment Setter, and here you have the template you can download and use. Let me now guide you how to build this entire system from scratch. It's not gonna be really hard, however, it's gonna be super useful after you just build it and you connect all your credentials and other things. So the first thing I'm using is a Superchat, and once again, it's an application, it's a platform that actually acts as a inbox, okay? So here, if we go to Superchat and we go to settings, I've got my inbox, I can connect multiple different channels. So let's say WhatsApp, I've got here Telegram, Twilio, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, and so on. And then whenever someone writes to you, it appears in your very own inbox. So I can go ahead to inbox and I've got a message from me, but basically in other inbox, I can see like I've got other users just writing to the specific account. So it's pretty simple once again. Also, I will put the link in the description. You just connect your very own account and you can use it. Basically, you can use the Superchat for it. It's super handy. But still, if you prefer to use just the Telegram or other application, you can just connect it instead of Superchat. It's up to you. But for now, we can just click on inbound message. And here we can even specify an inbox. So let's choose my very own inbox and my channel, which is my Telegram. And now basically I can execute the step. So just let's open my Telegram and just type something, okay? So maybe let's pick some message. Hello. I want to schedule a meeting. Like it doesn't matter because also we'll be using something called the simple memory. So here we'll be able to have the real conversations with our very own agent. For now, this message is only as a preview and as a data to feed in later steps. Okay. So we've got, hello, I want to schedule a meeting. This is the first step. And right away, we use our AI agent. AI agent that will be responsible to basically respond the user, just generate the message and operate all of the tools we given. So the system message and the prompt are gonna be like this. So basically we give the message firstly, and the prompt, we choose to expression, we pick expression and we give a body, okay? And for system message, it's gonna be more sophisticated. So these are all the instructions, and now I'm gonna really quickly preview it because there is no point for me just explaining it for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, but you can stop the video and read it for sure. So we've got the role and purpose. You're an AI scheduling assistant with access to Google Calendar. Your purpose is to interpret the user's request from a single text sentence, extract the necessary details, ask for any missing information, remember previous answers, and then book, cancel, reschedule, or check availability as needed. Capabilities: parse the entire user request from this specific message and determine the intended action, booking, cancel, reschedule, extract any times ranges or details contained, and blah, blah, blah. For the tools, we've got these tools. So book appointment, get appointment, update, cancel, check. I will add them in a while. For interaction style, I specified it should be friendly, concise, and highly structured. Always check what information is missing before acting. It's important. Never re-ask for details that the user already provided. Summarize the action you're about to perform before calling a tool. Example output. So we've got the output and the notes. So basically here, for example, the time. So AI agent knows what's the year, because otherwise, if you don't provide the time, it's gonna, for example, schedule for you a meeting for 2023, but we've got like 2025 almost and 2026. So that's the point. So these specific instructions are really well crafted, I can say. So you can just copy it from basically our template from Appointment Setter, okay? For now, we've got our instructions, we've got our message. Let's go ahead. For the chat model, I'm using OpenAI right here. Let me show you if you see everything. Yes. And then we pick a simple memory. So I use simple memory to actually make sure my AI agent knows everything. And now what I want to do is to just define below and to give a conversation ID. So a session ID, you name it. So then we just take a look at conversation ID, and it's gonna make sure it remembers 10 last conversations. I mean 10 last interactions, okay? So it's super useful. Otherwise, your agent's gonna have a lot of problems. Like it won't have any context before. So it's not gonna remember any message you given in the past, okay? For the tools, we are gonna add the first tool, of course, is gonna be our Google Calendar, but I mean the action. So here, for the action, we are gonna pick an event and create an event. We pick our calendar, and now what we do, we use this specific icon, so we let the model define this parameter. AI agent will, based on the query we just received, and based on the information, we'll pick the start date of an event and end date. So we just click it here. And additionally, we want to add the field, which will be a description. So description is going to be kind of some information for us for what the meeting is. Will actually have some context. So it doesn't look like there's nothing, all right, inside, just a blank meeting. So for sure, also you want to add it, and we use model to just define it. The next thing, for now, even let's change the name so it's much better. And remember, actually, inside the instructions, we've got these specific names. So book appointment, get appointment, update appointment, cancel appointment, and so on. So it's the best to actually make sure these specific names are the same. So then AI agent knows exactly what to do. The next tool is going to be also our calendar, but we will have other action. So we want to get appointment. For the calendar, also we use our calendar and we specify AI for the event ID. We get appointment. So also you can notice it's not that really hard. I mean, it's really simple to set up. I hope you get along and you know what we are doing for now. If you want, of course, you can just rewind the video and watch it once again. But for now, I want to just make it as quick as possible. So we've got the third tool, which is gonna be an update event. So here we just do the same thing. We pick the calendar and we pick an operation which is update. So we've got update event. Perfect. Next, what we have, let's check it out. We are gonna have cancel event and then check availability, of course. So for cancel event, let's duplicate this specific tool, and now I can just type cancel appointment. And then for operation, let's pick cancel. So even Where do we have cancel? Okay, it's delete. It's delete. So not only our person that is actually just scheduling meetings, updating the meetings, and so on. Also, this person, when let's say something occurs, maybe this person is not available at the specific time, it can also cancel. Okay, the meeting can be canceled here. So that's gonna be super cool. Okay, so we've got delete, calendar, event ID, everything is at the point. And the last thing we want to add, basically, is check availability. So here we also use calendar, but now instead of event, we pick calendar. So we've got operation availability. And for the calendar, we pick also our calendar, and then start time, end time. We just let AI to name it, okay? So we pick check availability. Perfect. So now, once we do this, we can just pin the message we given, or maybe let's provide another message, because actually we need to give some context, and we'll check out if everything works. So if it's capable and able to just schedule for us a meeting. Let's execute for now the workflow. And now, basically, maybe we'll just pick this message and send it once again. Okay, so let's send it. And we'll take a look what happens, because we've got the meeting so far for 5 p.m. Okay, so it's gonna firstly call OpenAI Simple Memory. Probably it's gonna ask for more details. The appointment for your consultation about the course has been successfully booked for today at 5 p.m. for 1 hour. Okay, but we've got some problem, because it didn't use like book appointment note or even check availability. So what we can do is actually check our instructions. So now the thing is, I see that basically our AI agent called our simple memory tool, and it actually remembered that we actually booked the meeting. So we only just received a confirmation that the meeting was booked. To avoid it, we can save this specific workflow, refresh it, and now once again try to send the same message. So we can execute the workflow, and then let's paste it right here. Maybe just book it for 7 p.m. And now we'll see if everything works. Basically, I didn't change anything, so everything is the same. So let's wait. And now it calls a agent, simple memory, OpenAI. Okay, so we've got some specific problem. And maybe it's a wrong call, because actually we've got a message. Would you like to update the existing appointment to 7 p.m. or keep both appointments as they are, so 5 p.m.? So it's really cool, basically. But for now, I don't have the message back. So maybe before just processing further, let's add our note that will return for us a message. So we'll have just real-time conversation. So I can add Superchat, and it will be actually sent a message. And basically here, what we need to do is to get identifier from our Superchat trigger, which is actually our contact ID. So for the contact ID, maybe let's firstly pick our channel ID, which is this one. Okay, then we've got our message ID, and for identifier, okay, so we have here the message from an ID. Let's provide it there, and let's execute the step. So we should get our message. All right, we've got bot request. Let's take a look what is happening. All right, okay, we need to give a text, of course. So the text is gonna be from our AI agent. Let's execute the step once again, and we get our message back, okay? So it seems you mentioned an appointment already booked for today at 5 p.m. for 1 hour, and you mentioned another appointment. Would you like me to update the existing appointment to 7 p.m. or keep both? Perfect. Let's right now execute the workflow once again, and then just type, no, I would like to schedule a new appointment. Okay, let's provide it, and then we'll be able to see if it works properly. So it's gonna trigger it, okay? And it didn't just schedule for me a meeting. Okay, afterwards it asked me to give a date and time. So once again, let's provide it. So it's tomorrow, for example, 7 p.m. for 1 hour, and hopefully now everything works. So let's execute the workflow. Let's send it. And now it's gonna book for us a meeting. Hopefully it's not gonna ask for any other details. So it should use book appointment. Okay, so it booked for us an appointment. Also, it checked availability, and now it's gonna be right here. So we've got 7 p.m. A new appointment. Basically, everything is scheduled. And to make a final test, let's actually save the specific workflow and make it active. Okay, so now let's make a final test. Hello, I scheduled the meeting for 7 p.m. for tomorrow, however, I won't be able to be here at this time. Can you delete this meeting and create the new one for 18th of November, 3 p.m.? Let's ask a question and here send a message. And then let's go ahead to execution stop and wait for the new, basically, execution being run. So let's wait. It's gonna take a couple of seconds and it's running for now. And also we've got a message. So to access you effectively, I need to know if the meeting invitation came as email. Okay, so it looks like everything works. So right now it booked an appointment for 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. That's correct. And here it even canceled an appointment and it's true. All right, so let's take a look right here. And what do we have? Yeah, we've got an appointment for 18th of November. Is it correct? Where's the... Okay, it's 18th of November. That's correct. And also it canceled the meeting for 7 p.m. tomorrow. So yeah, perfect, it works. And this way we've created a fully professional and functional AI agent, which is an appointment setter. So for now, thank you for watching this video. For sure, let me know in the comments below what you think about it, what project and automation you would like to see next. Leave a like, click the subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm. And with all that being said, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Take care.